Alright, ladies and gents, here we go. A smooth startup on the stream this week as opposed to last week. I am, of course, Valerius.
We've got to get an order down for this.
Yes, we really do. We're failing again.
I'm Sindel, and I'll say that because I was the second one to talk, so...
And Swiftwind. Oh no, Echo.
Echo?
You're not Echo, you're SBO.
I am SBO, yes.
It's a really smooth start for this, not unlike last week. I am Valerius. Silence.
Oh, maybe that's why I heard an echo.
That might be.
I had the stream up, actually.
Okay. Where
Alright, my updating's done.
Okay. So Sin is finishing up editing and logging in and all that jazz, and for some reason I'm in Divinity's Reach in the crafting stations. Where's anyone else?
I am up in Divinity's Reach.
At the crafting stations, because that's where we logged out.
Alright.
And I'm in Divinity's Reach near the crafting stations.
Alright.
Because I've been crafting.
Huzzah!
Yeah, by the way, Sin...
Almost like we haven't played at all since last week.
I know, right? And also, thank you very, very much, Kenji, for the weapons, armor, and whatnot.
Yes, Sin, I have given you your weapons as well, and your armor and mail.
Ooh!
Sweet, thank you.
But I was unable to craft anything that you could use, which had any stats other than might, condition damage, or vitality. So your armor has vit, and your weapons have might.
Cool.
And also you can't use your helms until level 15.
Oh.
So
I guess you'll be stuck staring at my pretty face.
yes. At level 15, I can craft the other 3 or 4 attributes, and at 20 I can craft the shoulders.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say one thing.
Yeah?
Do not judge.
You're not
Do
judging?
not judge me or my armor.
That's never going to be a good thing.
Alright. I will say that, I do have to kind of chuckle. The staff that you made is actually a level lower than the staff that I have currently.
That's okay. You don't have to use it if it ends up being worse. We did do some farming after we hit higher levels, so I wouldn't be surprised if you got better stuff.
Alright.
Good day.
Cool though, I will definitely equip all of this armor.
Or more.
And let's see here, you know what I might do? I may just have to go into skins and things and figure out how that works.
Yeah, I tried doing it to mine, but I need transmutation charges.
Oh, by the way, new Black Lion Trading Company is up, and holy crap, it's glorious.
I know, isn't it?
It really is. It makes me so happy. It actually works.
Wow, these equipment are really cool.
Okay, now I can finally see where you guys are.
Plus 15 power, wow.
Second, I'm trying to figure out where all the skins are because I can't remember. I remember how to do that.
Let's see. I was just there, so let's see. I think it's under wardrobe. You just click on your item and the skins appear.
Oh! Derp! Ooh. Heavy scale
It's complaining at me that I don't have weapons swap. That's odd.
That is.
It says you will unlock weapon swapping at level 15.
Oh, that's particularly strange.
Yeah, especially since you're supposed to get it well before then.
Did they up the cap or something?
I have level swap still.
I've got sword swap, or weapon swap.
It might just because I'm changing equipment out, but it says you will unlock weapon swapping at level 15.
That's bizarre.
It is very, very strange.
Well, that
Uh-oh.
sounded bad.
Oh, it was not. That was my plate of spaghetti and meatballs arriving.
Ah.
Do not judge me. Do not judge me.
Okay, meatballs is good.
Hang on a second here.
I'm an elf.
Just trying to get things going here, making sure that everything is up and
Thank you, mother.
playing. Okay, good, good. It is. Sorry about that.
See? I'm an elf, pal.
Here, what?
I'm an elf.
Gasp.
I'm a little early, though, don't you think?
I suppose. Yeah, I was saying just getting everything all blah. But yeah, let's just take a moment here to appreciate the new Black Lion Trading Company. Oh, it's glorious.
Yep, and Spike is back.
Hey, Spike. Why am I not getting any of the chat stuff? Hold on. Okay. Refreshing that there. There we go. My computer's being derpy.
Actually, considering the holiday that's going to be coming up soon, I should change my colors to fit that.
Are we gonna be all Halloween-y or something, or what?
Busted flagon is looking for part-time.
I apologize if I'm like not all here mentally today.
But not
I'm just like derp.
I am mental every day. I mean, what? Life is... okay.
Yeah, transmutation charges. I only have 3. Curses. Okay. So, we're all here, so... Hey! 89 Asvela. So... Okay. So... Yeah, whose quest do we want to do first? And also, that's... Head this way to discover Amina's target shoot. What? That's different up there.
Yeah.
Cool.
How does this look?
What? Haha. That's kind of cool. Should I change my colors to be all Halloweenish too?
It's up to you.
Sure, why the heck not?
I just decided to go with the olive and the reddish orange to try and blend in, or the reddish brown to try and blend in with
Let's
autumn
see.
foliage.
Apricot? Is apricot orange enough? Kinda, sort of, actually. Wow. I look like a freaking pumpkin, and I match my char backpack. Check it out. Boom.
Oh my god. Wow. Yeah, you look like a freaking pumpkin. Awesome.
That's kind of amazing, actually. I'll go for that. Okay. So, yeah, whose quest first, and how do we, I don't think that this is my quest, the Head This Way to Discover Mina's Target Shooting.
Yeah, why is that a thing?
I don't know, but I guess we'll...
Are we going that way?
How about we do that?
Should we go that way?
Apparently. Okay, and... Okay, it's leading us to points of interest.
That's weird. Why
Yeah,
is it leading us to points of interest?
I don't know.
I think it's for
Never
those
done
who
this
like to
before.
complete the map.
Indeed.
But I haven't got a point towards my main quest. It's just telling me to go to points of interest.
Yeah.
It's part of the new update, I think.
Can we change that?
I don't know.
We can ignore it.
Yeah,
But I haven't got the
Where's our quest?
quest.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out because I don't see the green marker on the main map either.
Alright.
Maybe they've just removed quests. Quests aren't a thing anymore, guys.
Actually, wait a minute. I'll bet I know about where it is. I'll bet you. Let's see here. I'll bet. Let's see, getting the band.
Story journal.
What I'm looking at. This episode will become playable at level 20. What?
Have they just upped the level cap for everything or something?
Oh, I hope not.
Because it would explain why I can't weapon swap anymore.
Oh dear.
No, because I can weapon swap.
I can level
yeah, but
too,
I've-
but it looks like
I've unequipped stuff and re-equipped them, so I think if you
Instead of
unequip them,
switching
you might
them.
not be able to switch them.
can we not advance story-wise until level 20? Holy crap,
I hope that's
it
not
was-
the case.
it was hard enough getting to this level.
Yeah. I'm like genuinely really confused here.
Updates,
Sounds
why
a
do you
little
confuse us?
Story journal.
Hey, there's the name for this episode.
Shadows of the Past episode playable level 20. Yeah. They're just like, nope, you can't do that anymore.
Well, the thing that confuses me is the way it used to be is even if you're under level, you can still go into your story mission.
But our next story mission shouldn't be that high level anyway.
Right.
So,
Okay, so what do I gotta do to get to this vista?
1 second. I'm gonna actually.
it's on the poles.
Look
I'm
up
trying
here.
to get to it. It's really hard though, you have to do jumping.
Considering what town I started in, jumping seems par for the course.
Yeah, but this jump is really awkward.
Let's see here.
Got it.
Story gone from UI.
Now,
Okay, that is weird.
I could see you playing in the fountain.
From the reading from the website here, from the update notes, personal story steps have been more clearly broken up into chapters that unlock every 10 levels, so that each chapter can be played through immediately once it's unlocked. Might have been on a story step that's now in a chapter that's not unlocked yet. It'll be visible once you reach the correct level. I don't like that.
Well, they've just upped the level requirement for doing the mission, basically. That's all they've done.
Yeah, but that's not cool.
It's kind of a silly thing to do. I don't see why you would gate content like that.
Yeah. Because, I mean...
Yeah.
All it's doing is giving you an arbitrary grind you have to do before you can reach a certain thing, which
Yeah, that's-
doesn't really make sense to me.
This is going to be
It doesn't make
as
sense,
infamous,
and-
I
hold on.
think.
And holy crap, they also, I specifically remember last time I unlocked my second skill slot. And now my
Yes.
second skill slot says this will unlock at 24.
Yeah, mine says the same.
What the hell are they doing?
And
They've
elite
nerfed
skills are
all the
40.
low-level characters.
I'm not... what?
Okay, I think this is going to be about as well infamous as the new game experience from Star Wars Galaxies. This is the new player experience is what they're calling this.
Never assume.
But it's horrible. Why would you do
yeah.
this to new players?
They reduced the amount of time it takes to reach level 15, reduce low-level complexity. In an effort to reduce early game complexity, the enemies that cause conditions, enemies with attacks that require the player to dodge, and bundle items were removed from the level areas. Dodging tutorial added, improved level flow for some of the starting maps.
But it was fine the way it was.
I have to say,
I think it was.
I've just been chasing down the Vista, and there's this Vista with this huge glass bird, and it looks amazing.
Oh crap. I pressed the wrong button and then I dodged and I have to direct that over.
I don't even know where to begin with this one.
Oh, the Vista?
Oh, I see Val doing it now.
Yeah.
On the
So
stream.
we are no longer going to be doing our story missions for every session of this stream. Because unless we get 10 levels every week, we're not going to be doing that.
Yeah, there's
Not
going
that
to
I
be a
don't
lot more
think we could.
grinding in this.
Yeah, I think we could get that many levels each week, but, you know,
We
But
probably
is that
That's
what
what
people
that-
are going to want to watch, you know?
yeah. Huh. Well,
I mean, you know, the only reason people watch is for my pretty face in the cutscenes, so you know.
Well, there is
Yeah.
that. Okay. Here we go. So I guess let's... a leveling we will go?
Probably. I'm just chasing waypoints right now until we decide.
It's just... I'm not a big fan of that decision, ArenaNet.
or am I?
How do I even get over there?
Because yeah, it's great that it's great that you want to go, oh yeah, do this chapter in this set of levels and whatnot. That's all well and good, but there was nothing wrong with having the story be a more organic part of the experience. Because you don't just go grind, okay, bunch of story, grind, okay, bunch of story. That's... I don't like that. And also, even just the little head this way to discover this, head this way to discover this, that's really dumbing down the experience.
Yeah, it is.
It's not really discovering, it's kind of just following waypoints.
Exactly, and I just died. Because I'm an idiot, but still.
Yay, I finally got to it.
Why is the Queen's throne room level 15?
I don't know. This is,
I don't understand any of this.
Yeah, why did they fix things that weren't broken? I would be really happy if they changed things back, some things back. I love what they did with the. I love what they did with the trading post, but I don't know. This is.
Well, I mean, it's just gating content, and gating content never makes sense because either the player is capable of doing it or they're not. Preventing them from even trying it is never going to be a good thing.
Right.
All you're doing is, I mean, grinding isn't hard. Grinding isn't a difficult part of any game. Grinding is just what you do to get to the content that you want to get to.
Exactly.
And all it makes is it makes the game into a time sink. And this isn't a subscription-based game, so I don't see why you would want people spending time arbitrarily doing something for no reason.
And it makes it more confusing, I think, or more frustrating for people like us who want to do this as a party. And of course, we're all going to be leveling up together, and we'll be able to handle things a little bit easier than people who are doing it solo, for example, as we've discovered. But now this is sort of getting away from that.
It is.
Well, they call them personal stories probably because they figure everyone to play alone until they get to the big stuff like GVG and World vs. World.
But the reason people play MMOs is to play it as a group. They don't play it to play it separately. If I wanted to play something separately, I'd just be talking to you on Skype playing, I don't know, like Dungeon Keeper or something. Just something completely unrelated that's designed to be played single player.
Exactly.
If you're making an MMO, it's designed to play multiplayer. Otherwise you're wasting all of that design.
Exactly. And the way it was before was very, very much focused on, you know, hey, if you team up, it's a better experience. I mean, like, even right now, you've noticed we've all sort of gone all sorts of different directions, just getting all of these little...
Because we don't know what else to do. It's like, oh, well, we could go grinding, but we don't really kind of want to put that off. It's not fun.
Yep. I mean, it's kind of fun because the combat in this game is fun, but... I don't know, it's kind of a buzzkill.
Yeah, and we have nothing telling us now whose territory we should be doing hearts in either, which is annoying. Because the hearts are what we'd basically be grinding if we were grinding anything, but we could do them in any of the race's territories.
Pretty much.
But before we were like, oh well, we're doing your story next, so let's grind a heart in this area. But now we don't know what to do. They've really left us in a lurch. We have to exercise our own autonomy here, and we're not good at that.
And not even that, I think it's just, like... Oh, some of it, I think, is that we had sort of a style going that we were going for. And
Yeah,
for
no, it's been out the window.
Yeah, it is kind of out the window. And, you know, we may lose viewers over the fact that, you know, what did we do this week? Oh, we ground a 20.
I think we'd have to get some viewers before we could lose them. But yeah, you're right.
Oh, you get my point. You know, as the story goes on, I mean, okay, maybe it'll work once we get used to it. In that, nice fall there, Sin. I actually could tell that you fell off of something because you're in a city, and I watch your health just sort of drop.
I was running towards a vista.
And then you fell.
It was a good fall. It got me to where I needed to be. But yeah.
Okay. But no, I mean, you know, maybe over the course of doing all of the quests together for a 10 level set, we'll gain the next 10 levels. But I don't know that.
I just don't see how it's really adding to the experience. I mean, yeah, there are ways around it, and yeah, it's not the end of the world or anything, and yeah, blowing it out of proportion, making a big deal of it, but I really don't see what it adds to the experience.
Yeah, and that's yeah.
I think if you're gonna make a change, you kind of have to justify it.
I was hopping in here to get the point of interest.
Yeah, I wanted to go in there to get the point of interest too.
Same here, so I figured I'd accept.
Hey look guys, we're in an instance. Okay, let's leave the instance.
That's essentially what it tells you to do.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, get this point of interest, now go home.
Yeah.
It's like at least before we were discovering at least some of them organically. We had some sort of idea of the player's journey through the city. Now we're just... I'm not even learning anything about the layout of this city by going through it. I'm just heading towards a little arrow that's telling me where to go.
Yeah, and you know,
I feel like I'm having my hand held, so I don't have to put any effort in.
Yeah, and part of the part of the joy of this before was, okay, yeah, you know, there's all these points of interest and whatnot. Where are they all?
Yeah, you could see them on the map, sure, but
you had to make a conscious effort to chase them.
I don't like it when my games get dumbed down.
Yeah.
And sadly, that's what I think a lot of this particular update did, is it dumbed some things down.
We'll post an extract of this and have it as a review on like the forums or something and be like, nope, you fucked up.
Yep.
Hey Ned, I don't like this update at all. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Yeah.
That's pretty much how I feel right now. I'm seriously tempted to say, you know what? Can we find a different game to play together?
No, we will persevere. It just... Yeah, I mean, like I said, I really, really like the update they made to the trading post. That's a huge boon.
That's awesome.
I just passed SBO.
But no, gosh, a lot of these other changes.
I don't see how this can be good for the game.
It's not.
It's just, it doesn't add anything, it just slows things down. And I mean, even if you up the XP gain, or even if you up this or that, and we've yet to experience that, I mean, all you're really doing is adding an arbitrary grind where there wasn't an arbitrary grind before, and that's all there is to it.
Especially for experienced players. I mean, if you're like just starting the game and this is all you know, that's one thing.
Well, I mean, I am a new player just starting the game effectively, and I still really don't approve. That's all.
Now this Vista, I have no idea how to get to.
One second, I'm heading that way. I've gotten all of these vistas before. Why am I going in here?
If it's the graveyard one, I just got that. You have to go to the back and then jump up some stuff. It's like behind the building that the vista's on.
The thing that I'm not happy about mainly is the fact that we unlock the complexities later. That ticks me off a little because it's like they think that we're dumb.
Yeah.
Or it's even just the fact that, oh well, okay, I don't unlock my second skill slot until later. That means that all my characters that have them already now do not have them, and I actually rather liked having those signets on. Thank you very much.
Yeah, like, I'll unlock that at 24. Yay. But gosh, I don't know. And let's see, now, I remember traits used to unlock at level 11. Now they unlock at level 30.
Yeah, I never knew that, but I was so upset that, as a new player coming to the game, they unlocked at level 30. That's a long way to grind.
Yeah.
For unlocking, talent points, essentially. Give me a break.
And they changed the way that those work as well. I don't know, it's... I vote we give it a chance. I mean, like, I just leveled up to 12 now.
You've got to have faith that they actually know what they're doing. But I don't. So...
Because, I mean, I know that ArenaNet knows what they're doing generally. I just think that some of their things here have been ill-advised. But I get. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, this is interesting. For leveling up, I got some rewards. I got upgrade items, improve your equipment's performance. Okay. So, in other words, just for leveling up now, I'm getting crap.
Okay.
Yeah, you get rewards for leveling.
That's...
It's like, so what?
Salvaging, crafting...
I mean, they could just give you money, and then you could buy all the stuff off the market.
Fashion skill. Skill 1. Okay. What is that supposed to mean? Okay, I'm looking right now like level 13 rewards, profession skill 2 unlocked, utility skill 1 unlocked, and conditions. I don't know, man.
Wait a second. Profession skill 2?
I don't know what that means.
I assume it means your second profession, but I wouldn't actually be sure on that. Maybe they're getting it now so you can't get both professions from the start.
That is...
I have always hated gated content.
I mean, the best thing about this game used to be that, you take it at your own pace. If you want to be a total badass and die a lot, do all of this stuff, that stuff, the other stuff. But now it's like you go at our pace, and that irks me. That bothers me.
Well, I mean, I'm used to playing Warframe, which essentially says, yeah, you can do every mission in the game, but some of them will just kill you.
Yeah.
And you don't have to travel anywhere, you don't have to run anywhere, you don't have to go through various different challenges. There is basically no quest path. The quest paths that there are very, very short quest paths. And so it's just like, I don't like this sort of change. This is the sort of change that turns me off about MMOs in general.
I have one POI in this instance
Yeah, same here.
that I haven't gotten.
Yeah.
Mine's District Promenade, Cottage Bend.
Yeah, there's one vista I have no clue how to get to.
Which one? Because I've got them all now, I think.
It's the one near the Osan waypoint.
Oh, okay, I didn't click through a wall. I just sort of did something wonky.
Where's the Osan waypoint? Oh, that one. Yeah, you have to go up from the inner circle. So where you see Skull Plaza, you walk along from there, and then you go up on the roof. There's like a gap between one of the turrets.
Yeah. Yeah, you take the elevator up, and then there's, like you said, there's a gap between the turrets where you can just walk in and stand on the grass up there, and that'll get you the waypoint, or the vista.
Oh, I see it now.
Well,
Hell in there.
I guess nothing for it. Let's go grinding.